Hello everyone, today I will be analyzing the possible plastic surgery procedures of the members of Secret Number. This is requested in the comment section of my ICE 1 plastic surgery analysis video. If you have any requests which group you want to see me analyze, please leave it in the comments. I think plastic surgery is neither bad or good, as celebrities has immense pressure to look as good as they possibly can, which can be helped by plastic surgery. I think it will be a healthier environment if celebrities in general are more open and honest about plastic surgery and cosmetic procedures that they've done, or at least not lie about it, so the general public can see that beauty is attainable through plastic surgery. I know there's a stigma around plastic surgery all around the world, but people need to realize that it's pretty common among celebrities, as it's demanded by society that celebrities look perfect, so we shouldn't blame them if they resort to plastic surgery. I want this video series to be a form of discussion between people who are interested in the possible procedures celebrities had, and break the negative sentiment around plastic surgery. I assume that many celebrities, including K-pop idols, have done some sort of cosmetic procedures because their occupation demands them to look as good as they possibly can. I may be totally wrong about this assumption, as I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. A few disclaimers before we begin. I'm not a plastic surgeon, nor have I gotten plastic surgery, so my knowledge in this area is limited. These are just my speculations and not facts. I have no idea about the member's medical history, and these are just my speculations, so you can respectfully disagree. This post is not meant to send hate to the members, as they are probably pressured by the industry to look as good as they possibly can. With that out of the way, let's get started. I couldn't find predebut photos of Leia before her debut in Scarf, so I might miss some procedures, and my speculations are probably inaccurate. She has a unique face with her horizontally large eyes and high-set brows. I'm really unsure of her eyelids, as there is no reliable photo to compare how she used to look like during pre-debut. I do think she likely got double eyelid surgery, as her eyelids are consistent in size and we can see a clear consistent line on her eyelid crease, even when her eyes are not fully open. I think Leia's nose is likely natural, though I don't have enough proof to believe in the speculation completely. I think this way because her nose bridge is not perfectly straight. In conclusion, I think Leia got double eyelid surgery. I couldn't find reliable pre-debut photos of her before debuting in the entertainment industry. So my speculation is probably inaccurate, and I might miss some procedures. She looks great now. I love her unique visuals. Moving on to Dita. Dita has a lot of adorable pre-debut photos online. She didn't seem to change at all. She has always had large eyes, high forehead, and a pointy chin. I think her current chin is slightly shorter and less sharp compared to the pre-debut photos. She might have gotten subtle chin reduction. In conclusion, I think Dita likely got a chin reduction. She has always been pretty. She is from Indonesia, which is why we don't see a face like hers often in K-pop. Moving on to Jinny. Jinny has a lot of pre-debut photos online. It's fascinating to know that she could have debuted in Blackpink. The most obvious change to her face are her lips. Her lips are a lot fuller now. She likely got fillers to her top and bottom lips. I think Jinny may have gotten a rhinoplasty. I think this way mostly because of how her nose currently looks. There is now a clear line that separates the tip of her nose from the base of her nose. Jinny's nose used to not have a clear separation of the tip of her nose. This change was likely caused by a nose implant. I also think she likely got double eyelid surgery, as the distance between her eyes and eyebrows have decreased. Double eyelid surgery can usually cause this to happen. I don't have a clear proof of this though, as the pre-debut photos available are blurry and she used to wear thick eyeliner, which makes it hard to see her eyelids. When her eyes are not fully open, we can see a clear consistent line on her eyelid crease. This is usually a sign of double eyelid surgery. In conclusion, I think Jinny likely got fillers to her top and bottom lips, rhinoplasty, and double eyelid surgery. She looks amazing both pre-debut and now. I think the possible procedures were really well done and enhanced her beauty in the best way possible. Moving on to Minji. Minji participated in Produce 48, so we have a lot of pre-debut content of her. But it seems like she possibly has gotten plastic surgery in those pre-debut photos, and the childhood photos available are blurry, so I might miss some procedures. Minji may have gotten a forehead implant, as the top of her forehead looked more prominent compared to the childhood photo. I think this way because people's forehead usually gets smaller with age. Without looking at her predebut photos, I suspected that she got a chin implant and a rhinoplasty. I think this way mostly due to how her current chin and nose looks. I see separation between her chin and jawline. Normally, a person's chin and jawline blend with each other and create a cohesive line. Of course, the line will not be perfectly straight, but the line will still be pretty connected, especially if the person is slim. Minji's nose always had a clear separation at the tip of her nose. This is usually a sign of a rhinoplasty, but it is a constant for her case, so I cannot use it as an indicator for possible rhinoplasty. Minji's nose is currently higher compared to the pre-debut photos. Her nose bridge is also perfectly straight. This doesn't usually occur in nature. Her nose bridge also starts higher now. This was likely caused by a nose implant. I also suspect that Minji may have gotten double eyelid surgery. I think this way mostly because when her eyes are not fully open, we can see a clear consistent line on her eyelid crease. In conclusion, I think Minji got a chin implant, rhinoplasty, double eyelid surgery, and forehead implant. I personally don't think many of the possible procedures were necessary, as she has always been pretty, and I find that some procedures were not well done. I couldn't find reliable pre-debut photos of her to compare with though, so my speculations may be completely inaccurate. She looks great now. I love her adorable smile. Moving on to Soodam. Soodam has a lot of adorable pre-debut photos online. She has always been really pretty. She used to have monolids in the pre-debut photos, while she has double eyelids and her eyes open wider vertically now. She likely got ptosis repair paired with double eyelid surgery. When her eyes are not fully open, we can see a clear consistent line on her eyelid crease. The distance between her eyes and eyebrows have also decreased. These are usually signs of double eyelid surgery. Soodam has always had a tall nose. I think her nose is likely natural. In conclusion, I think Soodam got ptosis repaired with double eyelid surgery. She has always looked amazing. I love her tall nose. She is truly blessed with good looks. Moving on to Ju. Ju has a lot of adorable pretty photos online. She has always been pretty. The most obvious change to her face are her eyes. She used to have monolids, where she has small double eyelids now. Her eyes also open wider vertically. She likely got ptosis repair with double eyelid surgery. As people age, their eyes become smaller, not larger. When her eyes are not fully open, we can see a clear consistent line on her eyelid crease, which is usually a sign of double eyelid surgery. I suspect that Ju may have gotten a rhinoplasty, as her nose bridge and the bottom of her nose form perfectly straight lines. This doesn't usually occur in nature. Her nose in the pre-debut photos also didn't look to be as projected as it is now. In conclusion, I think Ju likely got a double eyelid surgery with ptosis repair and a rhinoplasty. She looks amazing both pre-debut and now. Last but not least, we have Denise. Denise has a lot of adorable pre-debut photos online. She didn't seem to change much. Her left eyelid has always been higher than the right. Sometimes her eyelids are even, but sometimes they're not. She likely uses eyelid tape to make her eyelids even. I believe her eyelids are natural. Her nose seems to be higher compared to the childhood photos. People's nose do tend to get higher with age. I believe her nose is also natural. In conclusion, I think Denise is likely natural. I love her big bright smile. I hope she is doing well after leaving the group and is happy now. Remember, when I do these analyses, I'm always at a neutral position. I don't think plastic surgery is bad nor good, so let's not spread unnecessary hate towards the members or my opinions. I hope anyone watching this takes this post in a positive way and realize that plastic surgery is not a bad thing. We need to understand that K-pop idols and other celebrities have a lot of pressure to look good, and it's not a bad thing if they resort to plastic surgery, as it is demanded by society. As I stated in the beginning, this is not meant for fuel to send hate towards the members. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.